Hi, this is Bible Forum. I'm Warren Sprouse. We're here for you. I want to talk to you a little bit about AI. What do you know about artificial intelligence? It's an issue that's in the headlines just about every week. Everything from driverless cars to high-frequency stock trading algorithms that outperform any human being. They can make the trades faster. Computers now beat the best human players at chess and almost any other game, and have even begun to interpret emotions from facial expressions and to create works of art. AI has also surprised human doctors at diagnosing difficult to spot eye conditions on scans. Yet as much as these advances may make our lives easier, better, it is this last area of visual recognition that corporations and governments around the world are now using to build an unprecedented surveillance state. There are between 5 and 6 million surveillance cameras in the United Kingdom and over 176 million in China. For this vast network of recording devices to be truly effective, they would need an equally vast number of humans watching them in real time around the clock. And as you can imagine, it's impossible. You cannot monitor every camera in real time. Nobody does. And experiments have demonstrated that human attention spans reduce significantly after 20 minutes of video footage, and dramatically so if they attempt to watch more than one screen. And so now we have AI. We have artificial intelligence that is trained to detect human activity, recognize faces, identify silhouettes, and track movement in shadows. It is an artificial intelligence that has none of the human limitations. Not only will artificial intelligence monitor tens of millions of video feeds in real time, but it will enter the data into a predictive matrix. When computer recognition for video footage by itself is combined with the vast pattern matching potential of artificially intelligent algorithms, the system begins not only to detect crime in progress, but to start to predict crime before it occurs, and to send law enforcement or security resources there ahead of time. Is it all crazy, far-fetched? A location-based variant is already in use in Milan, Italy, and Los Angeles, California, by mapping very specific crime statistics, time of day, type of crime, location, etc., putting all of that onto a map and creating a complex pattern of associations within the data. The algorithm is able to predict the probable time and location of the next crime. Now, it remains simply a general prediction. The system is crude, but it does allow law enforcement more time and better ways to deploy their resources. Now, the system employed in Milan is known as key crime. Key like you put a key in the lock. And it's been predicting robberies for more than 10 years. The American version, Predpol, Predpol, is now at work in 40% of the nation's largest police departments, again providing estimates of the time and location of future crimes. But the systems now coming online in China and other places in the world go much farther. With the use of video-linked artificial intelligence, the system grows exponentially more powerful and can operate in real time. By linking security camera footage to individuals and feeding it with thousands of data points about each subject, the goal becomes not simply to predict when and where a crime might occur, but who will be responsible. The artificial intelligence watches you purchase a kitchen knife, and it files that information away. Doesn't do anything. But a week later, if you buy a roll of tape and a set of gloves, the system may consider this alongside a variation of your daily traffic patterns to flag your behavior for analysis. The Chinese company Uniview is tasked with identifying Chinese citizens who travel to specific countries such as Vietnam and Myanmar, and then marking them for more intense data collection. In July of this year, 2017, the Chinese government announced that it plans to spend $150 billion with a B to construct an artificial intelligence industry by the end of 2030. In Russia, a company called Vision Labs is providing advanced real-time facial recognition software to their government. And in the United States, the software and hardware company NVIDIA is doing the same thing. Mark Rottenberg is president of the Electronic Privacy Information Center and has been active in pointing out how the accelerated growth of these technologies raises privacy risks. He says, quote, "Some of these techniques can be helpful, but there are huge privacy issues when systems are designed to capture identity and make a determination based on personal data." He believes that's where the issues of secret profiling, bias, and accuracy enter the picture. With traditional computer programming models, the code may be complex, but it's still decipherable to human programmers. With trainable and evolved artificial intelligence systems, the code is now becoming a black box because it is modified not by the programmers but by its own interaction with the environment. With the advanced systems being developed to match patterns among vast seas of complex data, there really is no way to understand how it thinks and thus control or police such a system. It is entirely possible that we are building the perfect police state, and its level of control will be both absolute and outside the reach of its human masters. Imagine the day when the police arrive at your front door to arrest you for a crime they know you're planning to commit. And you can protest all you want, but the machine said, boom, 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 add this component and that equation, and it's you. And nobody else it could be. And you were going to do that. He said, that's not going to happen. We've already seen movies that have been made where that did happen. Do you really think human beings are nice people? That everybody's honest and above board and there's nobody out there to make sure that you don't get what you're supposed to get because you're in a position to influence something and they want you out? It's a scary world. Can you say Buck Rogers? We've always known we were going there. Now you know that we're already on the road. I don't know what to do with that information, do you? I almost didn't share it with you. It's better to be in the dark. For me, I'm putting it in the back and I'm not paying any attention to it except as an interesting event. Because quite honestly, there's anything you can do about it. It's where we're going. Can you say 666? Bible talks about a day when clearly it's a computer that's monitoring people's behavior and identifying believers and non-believers and so forth. I told you. I'm out.